What's up, Dragon Brood? Oh, that sounded weird. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. We have a cool deck to talk about today. It's one that I actually had kind of sitting in my deck pile, vault, whatever you want to call it, and really hadn't touched it in weeks. I decided, what the hell, we have some time. Let's bust it out on stream and see what happens. Turns out, we kind of stumbled into a JUND control deck that's actually pretty playable. And it's interesting and it's fun, and you do have to like a little bit of grindiness in your games, but it can lead to some pretty fun, rewarding wins. Also, I want to remind everybody that we do have an Amazon link in the description that if you're ever shopping on Amazon, I recommend you bookmark it, so anytime you're shopping, don't have to do anything special, just shop through that link, and you'll be supporting the channel. I'll get a small 1 to 3% kickback. Also, don't forget, I got a little sponsorship, little help, little deal going on with Into the AM. Cool place you can get shirts. You can use Into the AM/Dragon Brood, or you can just put in Dragon Brood code if you want to get a free month in their t-shirt club. But check out the site, you get 10% off, lots of cool stuff. Anyway, let's go get into this video so I can tell you all about this JUND control deck. Now, I want to say up front, we did play multiple versions of this deck throughout the stream. We kind of like made changes as we went along to clean it up, make it better. So when you get to the end of the video, I do have some notes on where we finish. So if you want to check that out to kind of get a little bit of idea for some cards you can switch out and some strategy tips, be sure to hit that up at the end of the video. As for this deck, we're playing 3 Bloodchief's Thirst, 3 Agonizing Remorse, 2 Eliminate, 2 Heartless Act. Obviously, this is our package of removal and kind of like helping set up the later game. 4 Valky, which I know on some extent feels a little bit much, and it might even be, but we do actually have the ability to cast Valky fairly regularly as a Tibalt in this deck. 4 Mazemind Tome, 3 Soul Shatter, 2 Klothys, 4 Binding of the Old Gods, 2 Garrux, 3 Ugins, 3 Shatter Skull Smashing, 3 Swamp, 4 Blightstep Pathway, 4 Darkmoor Pathway, 4 Crag Crown Pathway, 3 Ketria Triomes, 4 Zagoth Triomes, and 3 Crawling Barrens. So we have a lot going on with this list. It's kind of scattershot, sort of all over the place, but it does hold focus to remove things early, buy you some time, get some life from the Klothys, clear things with the Binding of the Old Gods, you know, call in Ugin or Garruk to sweep up after everybody's done the dirty work. It's actually a pretty fun deck. I actually enjoyed it. And again, I know some people, you know, are always looking for a control option, so this is one that actually held up against decks. But, you know, let's go get into the games, and like I said, at the end of the video, we will talk a little bit more about some strategy things you can swap around in here. Because I'm probably just going to play this turn 2 Valky just to see what the opponent's hand is, and then start in on Klothys. I need to put this one into play so I have access to red mana. Almost made a mistake there. Oh, their deck is not at all what we thought it was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson. This is not good. Okay, then. Alrighty. We'll take a Clarion Spirit. I mean, they can't play more than one thing because their hands is almost empty, but that hits harder. I guess it doesn't matter. Our plan right now is just going to be play Klothys, play Binding. If we have to, we can at least turn this into a 2/2 and block a Jaspara Sentinel. Though if we have a choice, we may even just block the Sentinel, because then they don't have any mana. I'm kind of into that, actually. Yeah, sure. I mean, they can replay the Clarion Spirit, but that's fine. We can kill that, so we'll work our way through this. Oh, I played the wrong land. Gosh dang it. Again, I'm just not paying attention. See, now my plan's ruined because I'm an idiot. Though it's not the worst thing here, actually. Oh, of course they found something they can play. I needed to play this. Either of these would have allowed me to play Klothys. And I purposely played this on turn 1 so I wouldn't have to worry about it. But so be it. Alright, weirdly they chose not to play their Clarion Spirit. Not sure why. But I'm okay with it. I don't hate the idea. I guess we don't need... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We end up with double red, double green, double black. Now they might be able to at least get a thing off their Clarion Spirit, which might be what they were aiming for. Since they were light on resources. Nope. It's not gonna matter, really, then. Yeah, sad for the opponents. Now we kind of have everything. Yeah. Okay, this looks more like a normal hand here that we can function with. We don't see any type of companion here, so don't know what the opponent's up to, so we'll just keep. We got one of each pathway, so that also helps us. Gives us the variety. Oh, but it may not matter against this deck. Because, man. You know, this is one of those fights where we really do need... You can't survive without Blood Chief's Thirst, I think, in the current environment. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Okay. This is where some tough decisions are about to have to be made. My concern here is, like, if we Agonizing Remorse, do we get anything... Like, if we kill the Robber, are we any better off next turn? Because we're not going to be able to kill a, say, Bone Crusher or an Anax, really. So I feel like we just do this because it almost functions as a removal card. Okay, good deal. Now the bad part is we have to hope the opponent gets nothing off the top of our library. I do worry too much, opponent. That is an appropriate use of that emote. Though, to be fair to the opponent, them getting to use our Maze Mind Tome is actually legit for them here, with their hand being stripped down and having a bunch of lands. Oh, they found a Rimrock Knight? That's poopy. That is definitely not what we wanted them to find. I'll put this on black. Whew, we're gonna have to take at least 5 here? Is that the situation? Oh man, alright. I guess we're just gonna go to 5. I mean, it sucks, but like, we just gotta hold on after that. I'm gonna assume that's a land, because they would have played anything else. If it's a Bone Crusher or whatever, nothing we can do about it. So, plan here. I feel like it... Oh, I mean... Alright, here's hoping. Okay. Wasn't a Bone Crusher. Oh, an axe is not what we wanted to see here. Gosh. Okay, well, we gotta do this. Minimize the number of attackers we got coming at us. Alright, we go to 4. Sad. As much as I want land, we can't use that. That's late too. gosh. It sucks. Alright. I guess we just have to hope there's just lands in hand or something. If it's another Fervent Champ, we're just dead. I mean, that's non-debatable. Alright, so we go to 3. If they have a Rimrock Knight, now we die. If they have a Shock, we die. Oh, you are not good enough. You really are not good enough. Yep. I mean, I figured as much, but like, what else are we gonna do? Okay, here's hoping. I mean, we're gonna block a Satyr and hope we're not dead. Well, that kills us next turn. Okay, down to 2. I'm not even sure how we're gonna do anything here, but we are doing what we can to hold on. That Maze Mind Tome doesn't do it. We do get 4 life off of a Maze Mind Tome, though. So, let's not undervalue that. Do I want to scry? Yeah, I think so. So we get 4 life back. Oh no! Why? Come on. Oh gosh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts my soul so much. Okay, well, we're at the mercy of the opponent's draw. The only other backup play we had would have been to turn this into a 2-2, block a Fervent Champ, go to 2 and see what happens, but I'm willing to go out on my sword like this. If they have it, they have it. Alright, we're dead. Oh, that's actually, we're gonna die anyway, because that counts as a thing. Yeah, we would have been dead regardless. So yeah, because that counts as a knight. Alright. Been a while since I've cast some Maze Mind Tomes, so this should at least be fun and interesting. Next. I notice a lot of people don't like to scry with their Maze Mind Tomes either, which is interesting. I see a lot of people who will just like sit on them. I, however, don't mind scrying at all. So I will Heartless Act that. And we'll put this down on red. End the turn. I'll put a stop during my upkeep as well, just in case I decide to try to get some more land if we don't draw it. Or don't scry to it here. Well, they did get 1 land that we could have used. That can go on bottom. Let's scry again. Well, to be fair, it is a land. I'll take it though. Mostly because we can use the Elspeth Nightmare here. Kill a crab. Put this into play. Alright. So far we've managed things alright. We can still kill a Thought Thief, so we don't hate that. Ooh. Drown in the Lock, Agadeem's Awakening. You know, as much as I hate Drown in the Locks, like, Awakening's gonna be kind of annoying. And they only have 1 blue right now. Like, situation where if we just kill their stuff now, we don't have to... Oh, actually, crap. My Elspeth's Nightmare is actually going to get rid of the yard. before. Well, wouldn't have been before they could use it, though. Alright. And now I may not scry. Because I can see the opponent's entire hands, and we're not in a hurry to do anything right now. Oh, this was the perfect card to draw here. This is excellent. Excellent, excellent. So now we can turn this into... We can start putting counters, do our thing, their removal. Though, I mean... Was it converted mana cost? Actually, so that would kill it. So that actually doesn't help. Alright, well, let's just draw then. That doesn't do much either. Ah, come on, Arena. Let me draw. Actually, how many cards do I have in the yard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they actually can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Sure.
Trickery is just a hobby.
Oh, most excellent. Most excellent. Now we got a Zerasan. So we even have a instant speed body. I like it. I mean, we knew we were going to lose that, so I'm not that concerned about it. But we at least have things we can do now. Okay. So if we kill a crab, we could take a crab. I'm game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8. So let me see if I can scry to an 8th land. Oh, there's another Valky, though. Never mind. That can stay. Like, thought there was going to be something else I wanted to do, but I was entirely wrong.
The world tree will be kindling for Kaldheim's pyre.
We'll just get rid of that so I don't have to deal with it. I mean, cards would be fine, but we sort of have a plan already. Whatever they do, we're going to start casting bindings and other stuff, so whatevs. Sure. Don't think I'm going to scry. We have enough things we're going to be doing right now. And this puts stuff in the opponent's yard. Nothing we could take that's worth damn, so... We'll just do this. Ah, come on. Ooh, we get a Soaring Thought Thief. Great. We get to be the mill deck. Okay. Go ahead and... Well, we'll play this first. Whenever you cast a creature spell. Alright, so we don't even want to give them that opportunity. If it was when it entered or mutated or whatever, I probably would have left it, but don't want to give those opportunities unnecessarily. Okay, we'll scry. At some point, we're going to need that extra land because we have a Garruk in hand. Let's go ahead and put this on black. And I'll kill the good thing to mutate onto. There's a good chance that if they're able to mutate onto the Florahedron, they'll have to tap it and not attack with it. I mean, we do have this as a backup for next turn anyway. And then we're going to try to just Garruk the following turn and make this a quick one. Nope, a Polywog. Alright. Okay, maybe the opponent doesn't have much of anything. I mean, yeah, I guess we keep a Soul Shatter. I mean, like, why not? There's no other reason to be concerned. Let's see, we have double black, double red. We'll get one of these. Because we'll need that later. And then I'll leave my mana open just in case there's a big Sterix or something here. We can at least get rid of that. Oh, there is no more mutate things in the opponent's hand. They are just coming for us. Alright. Oh, and they're not playing Umari either? What gives, opponent? What are you doing? What's going on? I don't feel good about this. And we drew all the Soul Shatters, apparently. I was like, I think I was like, maybe they had Disdainful Stroke?
I hunt bigger game. We were born.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the shark. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, return it. That makes a perfect sense. Good play. Should have set on the Soul Shatters. I wasn't even thinking. Well, hopefully they don't have another mutate thing. If they do, this is bad. Okay, they didn't instantly mutate, so that's good. Because they could have easily mutated, bounce this, kill Garrick. You know, that could have been a thing. I mean, if they activate their land, make a 2/2, attack with everything. I block Shore Shark. Garrick takes 3. I mean, I assume they're all attacking Garrick opponents? Because if it's just attacking me, okay, that makes sense. Garrick will get 1 counter back from the dog. The wolf. Okay. Time to make more wolves. Not quite on cloth this time yet. We're gonna wait. Actually, no. We're gonna do this first one. Okay. Again, because a Polywog was under it, and I was like, don't want them to cycle their hand, or sift their hand for no reason. Alright. And that becomes a 4/4. Opponent wants to play that. Okay. Weird order to do things in, but I'm game. I mean, I'll double block a land. And just send Garrick back to 5. Yeah, I was like, what did you think I was gonna do? Like, I am totally on board with that plan.
You're not scared of dogs.
I'm gonna put that in tapped, mostly because if the opponent doesn't do anything, we'll start just pumping up Crawling Barrens. You know what? I think I am in the market to attack with one of these. Because again, if the opponent gets something like another Shore Shark or whatever, we do have Soul Shatter, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Cloth is about to start hitting the opponent for chunks of 2, so that's going to buy time. Behind all these dogs, we might be okay. Umari, sure. Man, for as much of these Soul Shatters have been kind of bad today, they're really good here. Okay. Yep, now we've reached the point of no return, I think, for the opponent.
The world tree will be kindled for Cardsphere's pyre. Oh, so many
Make 2 more.
memories.
Attack with just 3 dogs. Alright. And then we should be good to go next turn. Because then we can just blow up Garrett, kill a thing. We have Soul Shatter to kill a thing. We have Tybalt to kill a thing. We've got 12 power worth of wolves in play, plus Clothis. Alright, now after all those games were said and done, we're looking at things to change here. So, for my money, I think you could cut a Soul Shatter. You can probably cut 1 Valky, and play like 2 Elspeth's Nightmares. Because even against the decks that don't have a ton of creatures, you can at least use the discard portion, and that's pretty good. I would also consider, if you're playing against a bunch of mono red, something like Agonizing Remorse isn't great, because you're not often going to get the super problem card you're worried about. And you have the issue of taking that extra point of damage. So it's possible that if that's what you're running into a bunch, or expect to see in whatever event you want to play this in, maybe you just swap out the Agonizing Remorse for Duress as well, and that'd give you a little bit of opportunity. And you can consider also playing Cheval in some of those early spots, because a 1-3 actually holds up pretty well against the aggro decks, and being Death Touch keeps your opponent from wanting to attack, which is also pretty good against the mono white decks. However, it is going to be one of the only creatures you have early, so obviously any removal they have or whatever is going to center right on that. So maybe not the best option for you, but it's at least something to consider. Now, as for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about an oldie but a goodie in Path to Exile. And the reason I bring this card up is it's actually not been trumped in years as a removal card, right? It's kind of the, I don't know, the standard bearer, if you will, of what removal should look like in a modern deck. Obviously, you remove something, your opponent gets to search for a land, but it's actually pretty fair. I mean, at least as fair as 1 mana removal can be, but your opponent gets something back for it, and it's kind of the catch-all for a lot of decks when you need a removal card, unless it's protection from white, obviously. But this card, probably going to keep getting reprinted because I don't know how much better we could do for just 1 mana. Remember, today's deck can be received in the description. You can get the deck list down below. Also, remember, don't forget, if you're shopping on Amazon, please use the Amazon affiliate link, bookmark it, so anytime you shop on Amazon, you'll be helping the channel and helping my streams out, which I super duper appreciate. And finally, remember, if you haven't, please like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because that lets me know that y'all appreciate what I'm doing. It also helps my channel and my videos get seen by more people. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.